That hunger for excitement persists, along with our full moon in Aries energy and our sun moving into Scorpio energy. They say hindsight's 2020, and had I looked ahead, I probably would have combined yesterday and today into one reading, okay? There's not anything really moving in the sky other than what we are already experiencing. So we'll do the numerology, we'll turn some cards, okay? And so join me. Join me as we embark on a journey of self discovery, okay? We will gain a better understanding of how to embrace this energy and move forward today and every day. Okay, hi, I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all your positive, loving support you send me each and every day. I send it right back to you. Welcome to your daily focus, October the 25th, 2024. So, the 25 energy today. The 25 energy is this energy of through great difficulty comes great success. Okay, so if you are going through a difficult period, know that you must go through this difficult period right now so that you can really reap the great success, okay, rather than just a little bit of success by having a bit of an easier road. Okay, so persevere through the challenges. If you just come out of a rough spot, know that the tides are changing for you. 2 plus 5 is a 7 energy, and that is creating or inviting in a sense of balance or harmony in our relationships, in our environments, to bring in balance, to bring in structure, to grow those relationships deeper. And if we look at the numerology for the day, we have a 1 plus 7 plus an 8, which gives us a 16 energy. The 16 energy is about awakenings. It's about understanding a whole new path that lays before you that you never even imagined before. Something new, something daring, something perhaps unconventional, something that actually separates you from a lot of your regular routine, your behaviors, your habits at the present time. It could even be people and environments. And it's moving you towards where you need to be. So don't fight the current here, okay? Go with the flow. 1 plus 6 is a 7. So we've already discussed that. Sun is in Scorpio, Moon is in Leo, and of course, we have all the other energy that we have been walking through and carrying with us that we have to deal with. There's really nothing happening up in the sky right now. I could pull something out, I could talk about something, but that would be wasting your time because it really the energy that, go back on the videos, okay? Go back and we had tried to have a real ugly card turn out there, so don't know what this reading's going to bring. Um, go back for the full moon, which was I believe the 18th. I put out the video for that. Uh, the the Scorpio energy, yesterday's energy, and listen to the astrology parts. Refresh your mind with what you are going through, of where your focus should be, of where your bold steps need to take place, and where that thought and contemplation needs to come in. Okay, let's see what the cards. Oh, we had one stay behind, so I guess that's it. Look at that. The High Priestess, the magic. The magic that surrounds us, absolutely. There is magic that surrounds us today, but it's more important that you understand the magic that you already have. Okay, the magic that is within you, your talents, your abilities, your unique self, to allow your inner expression to come out and come alive through your creativity, through your voice, through your actions, to be authentic, to be real, to stand strong for who you are, because you are empowered to do so much in this world. Our first card is the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands. Well, we haven't seen the Knight of Wands in a while, and this is really a three-step kind of card. This kind of tells me, this is my no man's land kind of energy. We're kind of in transition. We are kind of moving towards a new transformation in our lives, a new way of being and of becoming. Okay, so the first part of this card is we stop. We've been riding that stallion down our path. We stop, and it's time for reflection. It's time to reflect on your past, of your accomplishments, of the things that you've done right, of how you've grown as a person, or maybe within a talent or an ability. who you have become, and celebrating that. The second part of the card is to be, it's kind of like that Four of Cups that keeps showing up right now, right? Gratitude for this moment in time, for who we are and where we are, and what we have that surrounds us, that already fills our lives with happiness, abundance, joy, love. The third part of this card, before we get back up on that stallion and ride into our tomorrow, is we want to turn to our maker, to God, our angels, our guides, to the universe within ourselves, and have that conversation of what we want to step into, what we want to experience going forward, our passions, our dreams, our desires, and how to have that straight path. Ask for that straight path. Ask for the clues. Ask for the knowledge. Ask for the clarity. Ask for the understanding. Ask for the bravery and the confidence in order to walk through the limitations and challenges and obstacles that face us. We have the Ace of Cups, so it is about embracing a new transformation in your life, a new beginning, a new start, a desire, a want. This is a time when we embrace it fully and we go after it with bold steps. That we've thought about it. It's a calculated risk. We know that we are taking a risk on ourselves, but we feel that we are more than prepared to do it, or we're a little bit prepared, and we'll learn on our feet. But it's time to really take a chance on yourself, to believe in yourself, to go after your dreams. And we have the Seven of Cups. And that doesn't mean that we just sign on the dotted line, okay? We think about what we truly want. And this really is a card that tells us that we really need to think about what we want that cup to be filled with. Otherwise, anything can end up in that cup. Okay, if by not making decisions, we actually make a decision, okay? And it's a lot easier to walk through your life making the decisions that need to be made at the present time, each and every time. So what do we want that cup to be filled with? We need to gain a better perspective of what we really, truly want in our life, what we desire, what has value in our life. Who are the people that we want to surround us? What is the environment we want to surround us? Like, what does it look like? What does it hold for us? Start thinking about the energy that you want around you, the good energy to move you forward, to think about the things that you definitely want in your life, the things that you don't want in your life, so that you can, then that's a trick, okay? If you can't think of what you really want in your life, start thinking about what you definitely don't want in your life. And your brain will automatically start to go to, but we do need this in our life. We want this in our life. And start making that bucket list of the things that you want to have in your everyday experience going forward. Okay, if you want a new career, let's say you want it, don't just say it's time for a new career in my life. Say I want it to be in the pharmaceutical industry. I want to work around 25 hours a week. I want it to be 20 kilometers near my home, or 15 miles within 15 miles of my home, so I can transport there easily. I want morning shifts. I don't want to work weekends. And watch how the universe plays a part in bringing you that very thing that you're asking for. If you're just saying, I want to change in career, you could be the new ditch digger for the town or something. So maybe you'd want to do that, okay? Maybe that is your bucket list. But if you don't want to do that, then you should decide on your own. You should be making some decisions right now of what you actually do want to step into, okay? Because anything can happen. So many times over the last 4 months, I've turned to the person beside me and I said, if anybody told you a year ago you'd be doing this, would you have laughed at them? Because I know I would have. I would have been like, there is no way. In fact, I remember sitting down, oh my gosh, I'm going to have to find her name so I can reference her. She had a YouTube channel for a very short time. I don't think she does it anymore, but she was spectacular. She is my reader, and we used to cross paths. Whenever I needed her, she used to show up in my path, but I haven't seen her in a while, so maybe she put her cards on the back, but she was fabulous. And she was doing a reading, and I knew what I wanted to do. And she's telling me that I'm going to be a card reader, and I'm like, well, I am a card reader. I said, I just don't. She goes, no, you're going to be a card reader for the masses. And I'm like, no, I really can't see myself doing that. And there's a couple of personal reasons why, that was laughable. Like there's no way, right? My family is, you know they follow a certain religion, and trust me, this would not mesh with what they think I do for a living. Um, so I just tell them that I have a channel that inspires people to be their very best and to embrace love and joy and beauty in their life at all times. And then that's what I tell them I do. And then I don't give them the address for what I do. So it'll come out one day. And I'm sure a lot of them know it's just the unspoken thing right now. Nobody will talk about it, so it's really not real. Um, I don't even know where I was going with that, for goodness sakes. It'll come back to me if it was important enough. Maybe I just need to tell you that. Oh yeah, so she was telling me I was going. There was no way. I laughed. I laughed. I went home and told the kids. Guess what this one told me? And here I am. She goes, "Oh no, you're gonna be doing it," and she told me even more, and maybe I just haven't needed her sage advice for a while, but she popped into my mind, and she blew me away, because there I was doing the very thing I thought I would never ever do. So yeah, I would turn around to people in this dynamic fantasy kind of world that I've stepped into. It doesn't really, it goes beyond anything I've ever imagined as what a workday should be like. And the people you meet are just so wonderful. And anyways, but yeah, and they'd be like, no, not in a million years. No, I couldn't have predicted this one. Okay, so anyways, 41, be in service, be in service. Oh, there's that seahorse again. Okay, be in service. Give back to the world. When we give in equal proportion to that which we receive, we're able to maintain balance. There are so many people who are in need of your services. Being in service can be as simple as a kind word, holding a door open, or joining in a cleanup effort. Look to nature and its ability to support according to what is needed at that time. Your efforts in supporting others around you will really help create the energy needed to support humanity. Being of service is so vitally important. Okay, when you do something nice for somebody, I mean, it just raises their energy. It raises your energy. It's a win-win situation. There has been countless statements by people who almost committed suicide, and talked towards a person just smiling at them and being seen by them was enough, or an animal coming and wanting to be petted by them. That kindness, that care, that love that can transcend so easily. The little things in life that have really changed. I shared a story here about, they feed you so much, right? So I would box a container to take home with me, and then I just eat a little salad and a little portion of something just to get me through. And I would, because I thought I have the opportunity to not only make money but to have a lot of joy in what I'm doing right now. You know, I'll give this meal to somebody who really, really needs the meal. And one of the comments was that, yeah, I was homeless once, and somebody brought me a warm mince pie, and it changed my life. And maybe that one moment where I gave the meal, maybe that's all it was for them, was just a full belly for a change. Or it could have been trusting in humanity again, wanting to be something better again. Feeling that energy just because they had a good meal, that their body is, revived enough that they can think, I need help. I can't live like this anymore. I've got to change things. And then go forward in the change of a happier life. And that's what it's about. It's what it's about. And everybody has passions, and everybody has, and don't be superficial in your, I remember sitting there with my mom, and we were at the eye doctor's, and this was a new eye doctor. And so I knew I need to get friendly with the receptionists and the nurses and stuff so that they would treat my mom well, right? If they didn't like me, they weren't going to treat my mom very well. And this one lady, I tried like three or four different ways of trying to entice her into a conversation. And there was nothing. She gave me nothing. She grunted at me and rolled her eyes a few times. And then I noticed when she was taking care of my mom that she had these really funky looking socks on, right? So she's all in her nurse's outfit, but she's got these funky socks on. And I said, "Oh my gosh, I love your socks." Well, she went on to tell me how her family all makes fun of her because of her sock drawer, and she's got socks for every day of the week, and they're all different, and there's no two pairs alike. And I found, and she filled with joy on somebody noticing her socks, right? And well, I filled with joy because we made a connection. We became very good friends in the long haul throughout the years of dealing with that office and my mom. So, it builds relationships. You meet people that maybe you'll never meet again, or maybe you create a new friendship you never thought could be possible. Okay, let's go to our animal cards here. Be in service. It shouldn't, it doesn't cost anything to be nice to somebody. And that really is all about being in service. Maybe you want to join something in the community to, plant a tree or help the disadvantaged in some way. Absolutely. Our time is important. Our energy is important in doing those things. Yeah, we could write them a check maybe, but is it the same thing? I mean, if it was easy to write that check, then probably not. And we have the turtle, fertility. So, a time of giving birth, a time of growth, a time of transformation. Where is our turtle? Oh, you know what? I think. I don't know, maybe not. Oh, we found him. Oh my goodness, he was hiding. Creation, patience, stability, longevity, protection. Most of the important things in the world have been accomplished by people who have kept on trying, even when there seemed to be no hope at all. And isn't that kind of like the 25 energy, right? That difficulty before success. Wanting to throw in the towel, but you don't. And because you didn't, something miraculous happens in your life. A miracle happens. The path exposes itself to you. The limitations fall away. The fear dissipates, and you go forward with the strength. You're being told that there is a great opportunity coming for a new project. You've waited a long time for this, and Turtle reminds you that slow and steady can, in fact, win the race. Turtle tells you that having a patience and slowing down, but keeping a steady pace, will get you further than acting impatient and frustrated. Have you been trying to get pregnant or know someone close to you who is wishing to have a baby? Turtle tells you that there may be indeed a pregnancy announcement by you or someone close to you. Um, does it go any farther? No. And then it goes into maybe they tried fertility and stuff like that. But I kind of get more of the end of that because I don't think everybody will hear that, well, I'm pregnant kind of thing. So it could be about stepping into a new passion, a new dreams. Guess what I decided to do is probably what you'll hear more than we're having a baby. So, it's like, guess what I'm going to do? Or guess who phoned me the other day? Or guess what new job opportunity I just got? Or guess who I just met for the first time and it feels like I've known them forever? Or guess what kind of trip I'm going on at the last minute with my friend? It's those kinds of things and that kind of energy that is around us right now. So celebrate the birth of what everybody else is having in their world when it comes to new experiences, new opportunities, new adventures, new relationships, and celebrate your new experiences, your new path that is opening up to you. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.